Oh, I don't know about you, but I love a good zombie trope. And the latest one that everyone is talking about involves a fungus infecting humans, taking over their brain, and turning them into zombies. Well, the fungus in that television show is actually a real thing. It's called cordyceps. And I'm on a college campus right now because one entomologist just explained it to me that cordyceps are not the monster that this television show portrays them to be. And they're actually quite beneficial to us humans, especially when it comes to agriculture.
See, vicious tarantulas, right? So dangerous and aggressive.
Maya Holmes is big on changing minds.
I frequently say everybody likes insects, they just haven't figured it out yet. I'm Maya Holmes. I'm the Outreach and Education Coordinator for the Department of Agricultural Biology at Colorado State University. You uncomfortable with cockroaches?
At her university's bug zoo, her resident arthropods work as her ambassadors to open others up to the fascinating world of entomology, or all things bugs. Recently, this world and the world of pop culture has collided and has been throwing a lot of questions her way.
I talk to people about entomology for a living, so I'm always excited when people want to talk back to me about it. As long as people are able to separate the, fun scary from, actual being afraid of things.
Thanks to the hit HBO show The Last of Us, cordyceps have been getting a lot of attention. In the show, there are species of fungi that take over the brains of humans, throwing humanity into a dystopian spiral. The thing about cordyceps, though, is that they're real, but their targets are not us.
They burrow their way through that sweet exoskeleton that arthropods have and then hijack their nervous system. It does really happen in arthropods. It doesn't necessarily happen in anything else. So vertebrates, not going to be infected by cordyceps at any point.
We could thank our extremely complicated nervous system for that. See, bugs don't have a brain like we do, and the way their bodies work makes them very susceptible to be turned into one of the infected. Take ants, for example.
The cordyceps can infect their body within 3 hours of contact on the exoskeleton, so that's really quickly, just like in the show. They will break away from their sisters trying to find food and crawl up and over and then latch their jaws onto something so they hang over the trails. And over the course of the days, that's when the cordyceps will make a fruiting body, which is a mushroom, and it will come out and then develop and then drop spores all on the path of those ants.
But as bad as they are for bugs, these fungi are actually very beneficial to us. Maya says there are many different kinds of cordyceps, and each type only impacts one species of bugs, which makes cordyceps a really powerful pest control tool for both agriculture and home use.
You can get the spores for those cordyceps that affect ants and termites and use those and not have to worry about it impacting anything else in your house. It's much better to be able to have a one-to-one treatment where you say, I have this one insect and I'm going to use something that only affects that one kind of insect. So cordyceps is so cool.
She says there are scientists right now working on developing cordyceps for different invasive species, harnessing their zombifying power to get rid of bugs that don't belong in certain environments, like the notorious spotted lanternfly, and leave indigenous species alone. As far as cordyceps ever making the leap to be able to crack our complicated nervous system, Maya says we are going to be just fine, and hopes that the new spotlight encourages others to get into her field.
There's so many different weird, cool little stories about our planet that you can tell through entomology and mycology. So I think it's really exciting and fun.
Vanessa Bashania, Scripps News, Fort Collins, Colorado.